going on, everyone? It's another day, another episode. Sorry I haven't been on for a while. Been dealing with a lot with losing my job and everything, so just been super busy trying to apply for jobs, get everything lined out, so hopefully I can keep doing my channel. I did a lot of work to my buddy's Civic I haven't recorded, so I'll show you that. Got the insulation, the wiring put in, everything's wired up. For the most part, I got the dashes in. Still gotta get cleaned up of all the little glass pieces. Windshield's finally in. We had some issues with the Safe Auto glass people with that. We had to clean all the glass out. Finally got that done. Now he's gotta finish up the steering wheel and the interior. So, yeah, just ignore the bags. That's actually my stuff from the trunk of my car. Just kind of, yeah, I kind of tossed it in here. It's fine. It's fine. So, oh yes, the engine is now in here. I'll show that as well. Alrighty, there it is. Out from there, right in here. So, we all got this put in here. Got one of my blue mounts in here because he needed this particular transmission mount for his car. That one was an automatic to a manual, so you need a particular transmission mount, whereas this car has been a manual. Putting a manual in it, you need the manual transmission mount. So luckily I had that for him. So I'll just need some more stuff put together. He's already got the radiator put in that I ordered for him, so that's put together, dual core, pretty nice and shiny. So still got some work to do to this. I'll probably try to do some of that today, but first I got a lot of cleaning up to do now. So I'm super excited that, you know, my buddy got rid of the big refrigerator that was there. I got more room in there now. However, I now have to put all this stuff back in there, and the way I am with my OCD, I can't just chuck it back in there like everyone else I guess does. So now I gotta go through all this, clean this up, try to get some of the leaves out of there, put that stuff back in there, add up the tires on this since my mower was dragged out. I got air up that. It needs to be fired up anyways, honestly. It's about that time of the year. So get that done, put that back in there. Then I'll continue on my videos. So bear with me while I get all that bullshit done. It's always fun. So, like I said, I'll get that done and then we'll get started on putting that together. I might even actually work on my Civic finally. I've been working on everything else. So I got my sister's Civic head gasket done, which I'm pretty sure you can tell it was no good. I'm gonna power wash, clean that thoroughly. She wants it painted pink. I told her she provides the heat resistant pink. I'll paint it for her. And you, oh, you. Who in their right mind in GM engineering would make it to where you have to remove a motor mount to put this in? Bad American made vehicles. So that's what I dealt with yesterday, and it was a mess. I had to crawl underneath the car and take apart a motor mount into two separate pieces just to get higher up into the starter. Stupidest thing ever, but I got it done. Car runs better now. So, I mean, it's a little irritating. We just bought the car, but it was a used dealership, signed as is. So it's a little frustrating right off the bat to replace the starter, but it's done and dealt with. So, if any one of you ever have a problem with your car not wanting to start and you think it's your battery because your amp meters are way too low, it could also be your starter, because that's what we found out. It's got a brand new battery in it. And then the starter would just click. So finally I said, screw it, let's just replace the starter. And now the amp meter is like way above the middle mark. So if you ever have issues with your amperage on your car, it can also technically be the starter, alternator. It's fun. Lots of fun. So anyways, I'm gonna get to cleaning and continue my video. Well, I do have to thank my friend at least. He got He dragged quite a lot of the leaves out of there for me. Thank you, buddy. But I need to get that done and get all that done. Yay! So I'm gonna get that cleaned up for the most part, and then put it back, stuff that stuff back in there. And after that, I think I'm actually gonna take the wife out for a little walk around the neighborhood. It's a nice day. We're gonna walk around, and after that, come back and continue my video. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. For now, I'll be back. Don't you go anywhere. Watching you. What's going on, guys? I am back. Went on a nice walk, got that cleaned up and done. So now my buddy Sam stopped by. He wants this thing ready for this meet Saturday everyone's doing, and he's wanting me to go with, so he wants me to help get this thing going to go to the meet, and of course my Civic to go. That way we're rolling in EGs, I guess. So he's wanting to really crack down on this tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and get a head start and get this going. I'm gonna use you guys. Hopefully hold the hood up long enough. Stay strong, guys. Okay. Alright, so the biggest thing is to get this crap out of the way. Make sure everything is bolted down nice and tight on the motor mounts. Technically, yeah, you do need these little side mounts here, but I mean, my Civic over there has been running without those for I don't know how long now. There's a lot of vibration because of it not being there, but right now his are blown out from an accident, and I just simply don't have any because I got screwed over by somebody. It's always nice being fucked over by someone. So we're gonna have to scratch that. Get this out of here. Oh, let's not lose that. Yep. Goodbye. Make sure all this is hooked up. Make sure that's all put together. Huh. For the record, I'm not leaving this there. I will be picking all that up. So, I'm gonna get this hooked up. I gotta find out where these hoses go back here. I just cleaned this spot, you little... Go away. God, how rude. So, we're gonna get all this hooked up. That is really loose. What in the world? Well, that's gonna need some adjusting. What the hell? What's going on here? That ain't right. That's, yeah. So I'll have to adjust that. Biggest part is everything back here. See that down there for the heater? Yeah, that's gonna be terrible. And we gotta makeshift some sort of battery tray. So I'm gonna get my tripod stand, get that set up, and then we're going to start putting the engine bay together and maybe even the interior. I'll get everything pulled out, vacuum ready, maybe even go ahead and put the seats in after I get the steering wheel in. Okay, so I need to find another hose clamp for down there on that radiator line. And you find this hose. This bracket doesn't work, so I gotta figure that out. I found out why this is loose. This is actually the cruise control. See? Cruise control. So the correct one is sitting here with the bracket already on it. So I was gonna get that off with 12 mil, put that one on, and that's finished. I'm gonna try to look in my garage if I have any hoses for back here to put on, so we can go ahead and get the heater core hooked up instead of just bypassing it. So yeah, making some progress. I'm gonna try to get these few little things done here and there. Probably call it for today since he's really wanting to crack down on it tomorrow. I might just get what I can done today and just kind of relax a little. Take a small break from all this car crap, because believe it or not, that guy doing the starter took pretty much all afternoon. So I'm gonna find the parts I need out of my garage of everything and donate more parts to a project. Oh well, it gets rid of some excess stuff I have laying around. I got way too much crap. So I need to find a different kind of way to mount the radiator, top radiator hose, clamps, and then hoses for the back of the firewall. See what I can find. So I couldn't find an upper radiator hose, so we're just going to cut a piece of this off. I'm thinking this might work. This little curve here. Worth a try. If not, I mean, I have like 3 others down there. For the heater core, I have this piece and that. Some little clamps. As for the radiator mount itself, thought about trying something with this. Maybe cut it off here and use this to go over the top of the radiator. Bolt it down there. Something shiny, makeshift. Not going to be fantastic. He just wants it running for Saturday, so got 2 days to get this done, so I'm trying to finagle whatever I can. So I'll have to get this stuff on here and see what we got. Come on. Safety first. I really need to get my little, I have a clamp for my workbench in there. I really need to get that put in because that would have been a lot easier to do rather than melting the bottom of my shoe. That's hot as hell. Oh well, guess I was safe. I really need a different tripod. I can't get this thing set up the way I want to. I'd like for you guys to be closer as I do this. But that bracket I had, that's what it is now. I cut this piece off, smoothed it out. So I put the bolt here and put it through the radiator piece through here so it'll latch. But this won't go to the screw for the 10mm bolt. There's another hole. I drilled it out a little bit bigger for somewhere. For this bolt. So we're gonna put that in and do that. So it should work. Nowhere. I mean, it does not look the best. It is definitely horribly rigged. But he wants it to work Saturday, so it'll work for now. Okay, so we're just gonna have to bypass the heater core for now until we find the exact hoses that are specifically curved for it. So I'm gonna tilt you up so you can see me. There we go. Now you can see me. Anyways, the way the hose has to go from the firewall, the little valve, to the firewall, it's got to be a specific, pretty harsh curve. And with the makeshift hose that I bought from O'Reilly's, it's not going to work. It wants to immediately crimp. So we're just going to have to get that off of a parts Honda or something, because buying one's going to be impossible unless you want to buy a whole kit, and that's pretty expensive. So we're going to race car it. We're just going to bypass it. Alright, so I'm losing daylight. I mean, it's 6 o'clock. I usually start making dinner about that time. But I got this rerouted. This was on the car when we got it. It's kind of goofy, honestly. I don't even know I don't know if that even really works. I mean, if it works, great, because I was able to bypass the heater core for now until we get the proper hoses. So that's done. I got the ground wires put in. We got some more clips put in here. Got that on. The fuel line going all the way to return. The reason why his throttle cable, which this is a little tight, I need to adjust this one a little loose. But the reason why it was so loose is because he had the, what do you call it, cruise control cable. So that's trash. So I was wondering why it was so loose and the cables looked sort of funky. I don't know what he's wanting to do. There's a way you have to delete the power steering. You can't just let it hang there and be like, okay, I want to drive it. There's a way you have to delete it down there. I have to do research on that real quick and see if we can even delete it. Worst case scenario, I don't even know if his power steering pump's any good from the impact. So that's a problem. If we can't figure that out, he can't drive the car Saturday. Other than that, tomorrow is the CV axles, which he says he's gonna try to do without taking the wheels off, because it requires, actually that one does not require a key. So this can come off. That one can come off. Hey, we're in luck. Look at there. Neither one requires a key. So never mind. Those can come off. It's the back ones that have a key that I do not have. So we got to do CV axles when he has the car jacked up in the air. For that, I'm going to put the shift linkage cables in and put in what is called the bitch pin. Yay. All you Honda people know what the bitch pin is. You'll see that tomorrow. And then, of course, exhaust. I'm still trying to figure out a battery tray. But I got this figured out. Look at that. Because the original piece, it sits way too high up. This is totally an aftermarket radiator. So it's a bit more stubbier, more low pro. So can't really use that. So I had to makeshift something. And it's on there. So it doesn't look the best. It bugs me that I had to do that, but to get this to work by Saturday, I had to figure something out. Other than that, that's about it. Yeah, so there's that for now. And then of course we still got the interior to clean up and put some seats in. I don't think he cares if it's all intact in the interior. He just probably wants a seat thrown in. So other than that, I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. Oh, someone's barbecuing. Oh, that smells amazing. I need to get myself my own grill. I have a grill here, but it's for the club, and I like to have my own grill. So that's another thing I'm shopping for, so that way the club grill over here can just go with the club. So I'm hoping to get my own grill so I can do some grilling, because God, that smells amazing. That's threw me completely off topic. That smells so good. I think it's my neighbors. gonna have to go introduce myself and be like, hey, I'm a YouTuber, let's have some barbecue. Anyways, so that's that for today. I'm gonna go in, wash up, eat some dinner, relax for a bit, because tomorrow we're gonna try to get this car done completely, head to toe, so to speak. And my car, I'm not even gonna probably wash. I'm just just gonna hop in and go to the meet. So that's all I have for today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on a very fun-filled adventure of finishing that car up. It's been quite a long journey. I apologize for the delay in my videos. Like I said, I lost my job hunting right now. I think I already got a job lined out right now. So God, that sun is bright. That's a little better. But I got a job lined out, I believe, now, so that's a plus. And then of course I had to get a new phone, which is acting up already. It's a little glitchy on recording. So if my videos aren't the best right now, I do apologize. I might use my old phone for videos and just use my current phone for signal, because that's what the issue was with my old phone. I kept losing signal. So I might have to do that. That way I have my own little camcorder in this phone. So anyways, enough of the chit chatter. I'll catch you guys later. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Later.